Get ready, tech enthusiasts, because the news cycle is moving at lightning speed, and we've got the absolute latest drops that you need to know about. It's another packed show here at iPad Focus, where we're diving headfirst into the innovations that are shaping your digital world. From the software that powers your favorite devices to the accessories that keep them juiced up and running, we're covering it all. You won't want to miss a single second of this action-packed update. Let's jump right in. First up, a major player in the tech arena is pushing the boundaries yet again with a surprise update that's got everyone talking. We're digging into the details of the latest beta release, exploring the new features and design tweaks that could redefine your user experience. Is this the most significant iteration yet? Then, we're shifting gears to something that touches all of our daily lives: how we keep our essential gadgets powered. We've found a game-changing accessory that promises to simplify your charging routine and declutter your space, and the best part? It's available at an unbelievable price point right now. Seriously, you'll want to see this. But the updates don't stop there. We're also getting a sneak peek at the next evolution of a beloved operating system with a deep dive into its 9th beta. What new refinements and capabilities are hidden within this latest build? We're about to find out. And finally, get ready for a deep dive into the desktop experience as we explore the latest beta for a powerhouse operating system. This update brings a fresh look and powerful new tools that could seriously boost your productivity. It's all happening right now, so buckle up and stay tuned. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for all the latest, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Apple pushes the envelope. 9th beta of iOS 26 drops. In a move that signals continued refinement and a commitment to a robust user experience, Apple has released the 9th developer beta for iOS 26, suggesting the final launch is just around the corner. The development cycle for major iOS releases typically involves a handful of beta versions, making this 9th iteration a notable departure from recent years. Apple is gearing up for the official launch of iOS 26, which promises a significant overhaul of the iPhone software. The company describes the upcoming update as delivering a stunning new design, powerful Apple Intelligence capabilities, new ways to stay connected in the phone and Messages apps, and exciting updates to CarPlay, Apple Music, Maps, and Wallet. This extensive list hints at a comprehensive refresh across the entire iPhone ecosystem. Early beta releases have already showcased a commitment to user feedback and iterative design. Beta 2, for instance, introduced subtle yet impactful design tweaks, including improved legibility in the control center, better menu organization within Safari, and enhanced accessibility options with the addition of borders to high-contrast mode. Beta 3 then experimented with design elements, adding opaqueness to previously transparent tab bars and introducing new wallpaper colors. However, the development process isn't always linear. Beta 4 saw a reversion of some of these opaqueness changes, indicating a careful balancing act in refining the visual language. Notably, Notification Center continues to utilize absolute transparency when pulled down, a design element that many anticipate will be addressed in future updates. Beta 4 also marked the reintroduction of notification summaries for news and entertainment apps, a feature that had been temporarily paused due to concerns that text summaries could potentially alter the meaning of headlines. This reinstatement signals Apple's confidence in the feature's refined implementation. Following this, Beta 5 focused heavily on user feedback, bringing back the Essential Select button in the Mail app and reintroducing a toggle to revert to the classic camera mode swipe direction, a move that was particularly welcomed by users who preferred the older gesture. However, in a surprising turn, Beta 6 removed this camera swipe direction toggle once more, while simultaneously introducing faster animations and new ringtones, showcasing the dynamic nature of beta testing. Most recently, Beta 7 added a new Drafts section within the Messages app, offering a more organized way to manage unsent messages. This 9th developer beta is also expected to align with the upcoming public Beta 6, providing a wider audience with access to the latest refinements. The compatibility of iOS 26 is also a key consideration, with the update set to run on iPhone SE 2nd generation, iPhone 11, and newer models. Notably, the iPhone XR, XS, and XS Max will not support iOS 26, marking the end of their major software update lifecycle, though they will continue to receive security updates. For those eager to leverage the advanced Apple Intelligence features, an iPhone 15 Pro, iPhone 15 Pro Max, or any iPhone 16 family model will be required. Audience impact. The consistent release of beta versions indicates Apple's dedication to perfecting iOS 26, with users eagerly anticipating the final rollout and the promised enhancements to design and functionality. Hold onto your hats, because the software story is far from over as we delve into the world of charging accessories next. Score a charging game changer: 3-in-1 Apple station under $15. Streamlining your device charging setup just got incredibly affordable, with a highly rated 3-in-1 charging station for your iPhone, Apple Watch, and AirPods now available at a significant discount. Keeping multiple Apple devices powered up can often mean a tangled mess of cords and a cluttered nightstand. However, a standout solution has emerged, offering a sleek, single-cord setup for your essential gadgets. This popular 3-in-1 charging station is designed to simultaneously power your iPhone, Apple Watch, and AirPods, effectively decluttering your charging space. What makes this deal even more compelling is its current, substantial discount on Amazon. With a ClipHubble 30% off coupon, this bestseller is now priced significantly lower than many comparable single-device chargers, making it an exceptional value. The positive reception from users highlights the product's effectiveness and reliability. One reviewer enthusiastically stated, "I have never had luck with charging cords, stations, etc. that did not come with my equipment until now. This works perfectly every night. It shocked me, but I now plan to buy them for every bedroom and the kitchen." This sentiment is echoed by many who have found it to be a perfect solution, especially for those who have recently acquired an Apple Watch, iPhone, or AirPods, and are looking to tidy up their charging environment. Reviewers appreciate that the design doesn't rely on magnets, but instead uses a stand where the phone leans against it for charging. It's important to note that while this station is designed for Apple devices, it is not an official Apple product. User testimonials consistently praise its functionality and design. CHITRA, an impressed customer, shared, "The charging stand for the Apple Watch is sturdy and keeps all of my devices securely in place while charging. I love the way it's set up to keep them organized and ready to use. It fits perfectly on my nightstand." Another user, Joycetina Carpenter, detailed their experience over a year of use. "Easy to set up and charges any phone and smartwatch in less than an hour to 100%. I have owned this product for over a year and did not want to review it till I was sure it stood up to my standards." It does. However, if you have an older version of Apple AirPods, it does not charge it. I have Apple AirPods 2nd generation. I'm not sure if it'll work with other wireless ear pods since I haven't had them to try to charge. All in all, it does charge all the phones we have. My boyfriend has an Android, and I have an Apple iPhone. The watch charger also is capable of charging all of our smart watches. Quality is awesome, and for the money I spent for it, it was well worth it. I have traveled with it a few times, and it has held up great. Leslie added, "We have had so many different models as we each have one for nightstand, living room, and work. This has been the longest lasting of all the variants we've tried, and now all 6 of our chargers are this one after the others have broken." Scott found it to be a perfect, inexpensive charging station for his new Apple Watch and iPhone, loving its compact size and the absence of bright charging indicator lights, which he found ideal for his nightstand. At a price point hovering around $15 after the coupon, this charging station represents a significant saving and a practical upgrade for anyone looking to simplify their tech accessories. Its robust design and overwhelmingly positive reviews make it a highly recommended purchase for managing multiple Apple devices efficiently. Audience impact. This deal is a clear win for Apple users seeking an affordable and efficient way to charge their iPhone, Apple Watch, and AirPods simultaneously, with user reviews consistently highlighting its value and reliability. Ready for another software evolution? We're diving into the beta testing grounds for another major operating system update next. Apple's ninth beta for iOS 26 and iPadOS 26 released. Apple has issued the ninth developer beta versions for both iOS 26 and iPadOS 26, continuing the testing phase for these significant upcoming operating system updates. Developers now have access to the latest iterations of Apple's mobile operating systems, with the release of the ninth beta for iOS 26 and iPadOS 26. This release follows closely on the heels of the eighth beta versions provided just a week prior, indicating a steady pace in the development and refinement process. Registered developers can obtain these new beta builds through the Software Update section within the Settings app on their compatible devices. Both iOS 26 and iPadOS 26 are set to introduce Apple's new liquid glass design aesthetic. This design philosophy emphasizes translucency and the use of glass-like interface elements throughout the user experience. The visual overhaul is slated to extend across key areas of the operating systems, including the lock screen, home screen, and control center, as well as various menus and buttons within native applications. This consistent design language aims to provide a more cohesive and modern feel to the user interface. Beyond the visual updates, these new operating system versions are packed with functional enhancements. Features are being integrated for core applications such as Messages, Phone, Shortcuts, and Apple Music. Furthermore, the updates will incorporate new Apple Intelligence features, a significant revamp for CarPlay, and a host of other improvements. For iPadOS 26 specifically, a notable addition is a completely new multitasking system. This system is designed to support multiple app windows simultaneously, aiming to deliver a more powerful and Mac-like user experience on the iPad. Apple has been meticulously documenting the changes introduced in each beta. Previous releases have brought about various adjustments and new functionalities. For instance, Beta 2 included design tweaks like improved legibility in Control Center and better menu organization in Safari. Beta 3 added opaqueness to some transparent tab bars and new wallpaper colors, though some of these were reverted in Beta 4. Beta 4 also saw the return of notification summaries for certain apps. Beta 5 addressed user feedback by bringing back the Select button in Mail and a toggle for the camera app swipe direction, while Beta 6 introduced faster animations and new ringtones. Beta 7 added a Drafts section to Messages. This ninth developer beta is expected to be identical to the public Beta 6, offering a broad range of testers access to the latest build. Compatibility for iOS 26 extends to the iPhone SE second generation and iPhone 11 series and newer, while older models like the iPhone XR and XS will not receive this update. Apple Intelligence features will specifically require iPhone 15 Pro models or newer. Audience impact. The regular release of beta versions allows developers and early adopters to test new features and provide feedback, ensuring a polished final product for all users upon the official launch. Switching gears from mobile to desktop, we're now looking at the latest beta for macOS, bringing a fresh design and new tools to your Mac. macOS Tahoe enters ninth beta with liquid glass redesign. Apple has released the ninth developer beta for macOS Tahoe, continuing the rollout of its next-generation desktop operating system, which features a significant design overhaul and new functionalities. Developers are now testing the ninth beta version of macOS Tahoe, a week after the release of the eighth beta. This consistent update schedule underscores Apple's commitment to refining its desktop operating system before its official launch. Registered developers can access this latest beta software through the System Settings application. The most striking aspect of macOS Tahoe is its adoption of Apple's new liquid glass redesign. This aesthetic is a unifying theme across Apple's latest software updates this year, characterized by its emphasis on translucency and sleek, glass-like interface elements. This design language is intended to provide a modern, cohesive, and visually appealing experience across the entire macOS interface. Beyond the visual refresh, macOS Tahoe introduces several key functional upgrades. For the first time, Apple is bringing the phone and journal apps to the Mac, expanding the ecosystem's integration. A new cross-platform games app is also being introduced, suggesting a greater focus on gaming experiences across Apple devices. The update also brings significant improvements to Spotlight, enhancing its functionality to allow users to complete a wider range of actions directly from the search interface, such as sending emails without needing to open the respective application. Additionally, core applications like Messages, Safari, and Notes have received various refinements and updates to improve their performance and user experience. All the new features and changes incorporated into macOS Tahoe are detailed in a comprehensive roundup, providing a deep dive into what users can expect. The operating system is slated for a public release this fall, making these beta releases crucial for ironing out any remaining bugs and ensuring a smooth user experience. Audience impact. The ongoing beta program for macOS Tahoe allows for extensive testing and feedback, promising a stable and feature-rich operating system update for Mac users this autumn. And that's a wrap on our top stories for today. Stay tuned for a quick recap, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That's all the news that's fit to print, but don't go anywhere yet. We've got a rapid-fire recap of everything we covered today. Apple is pushing out the 9th beta for iOS 26, signaling a near-final release with tons of new features. We found an amazing 3-in-1 charging station for your Apple devices that's now under $15. Plus, Apple is seeding the 9th beta for iPadOS 26 and the 9th beta for macOS Tahoe, both packed with new design and functionality. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social channels so you don't miss out on any future updates.